Since Book Daisy is very extravagant on the outside and like pretty boring on the inside, I feel like Teen Daisy would be a pretty insecure person. Teen Daisy would like indulge in all the latest TikTok trends, even if she doesn't necessarily like them herself. Like in this case, she's an indie kid during the summer of 2020. Also, Book Daisy doesn't really drink, so I could imagine Teen Daisy like trying to drink Pipeline Punch Monster and just like hating it so much. Speaking of Daisy hating things, she would definitely hate 100 gecs. Like there's no way she would enjoy hyperpop. Like she's too dainty for that. Although I feel like Daisy would love ABBA, you know? Like why wouldn't she love ABBA? She would love ABBA. And assuming that Teen Daisy is still like super rich and everything, she would definitely spend all of her money on like huge Shein hauls. I don't think she would thrift though. Like she probably thinks that thrifting is too like dirty for her because the clothes can be really gross sometimes. So you know, fast fashion it is. You go, Daisy. Destroy that environment. Pearl would 100% be emo. Because, you know, like, during her childhood, she was always referred to as, like, oh, Pearl, the demon child. Oh, she's a sin. Like, she would be emo. Pearl would really embrace that she's, like, a demon child. And she would, like, develop a huge interest in alternative culture. Like, she would totally read, like, horror novels and watch horror movies. You know, she's very much, like, Wednesday from the Addams Family. I get those vibes from her. She could even take it a step further and learn how to cast like spells and hexes. She probably collects crystals a lot. I could see her doing that. Pearl would also definitely like get bullied at school for being emo, and seeing as Pearl like is a literal representation of Hester's sins, I feel like her curses might actually work. So, you know, I wouldn't mess with Pearl if she would curse the little children around her. I would avoid her. And of course, she definitely had a My Chemical Romance phase. Like, she probably idolized Gerard Way and dressed up as Helena for Halloween. Okay, I know this is about teenage stereotypes, but if I could diverge from the topic a bit, Huck Finn would be an iPad kid. A snotty iPad kid. He just watches Cocomelon, those 3 a.m. videos and the top 10 video things. You know, look at him go. Look at him go. You know, originally I just made Huck a stupid iPad kid, but you know, Huck isn't completely stupid. Huck is able to work through a lot of his problems. You know, he goes through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout the book, and he always finds a way out of them. So he's gotta be smart somewhere. So this leads me to believe that if Huck Finn were a teenager, he would be those boys that hold fish. Fishing requires knowledge, right? I just really want to make Huck Finn a fish boy. I think that's very accurate for him. Also, he literally spent a majority of the book on a raft, so I feel like he would learn how to fish at that point. Cal doesn't have the best relationship with either of his parents, and a common thing that teenagers experience are unhealthy parasocial relationships. And in my opinion, the K-pop fandom is one of the most, like, parasocial fandoms out there. It's really bad. Trust me. Like, who needs Adam Trask or Kathy when you can just talk to your photo cards and be besties with K-pop idols that don't know you exist. That's just so much better. Also, based off of the vibes Cal gives, he would totally listen to Twice. Like, when Cal isn't harvesting beans with Will, he's probably learning K-pop dances in his room. We can see from the book that Cal really loves his family, and he cares a lot about him, and he doesn't really get any of that love back. So what's stopping him from showing that same amount of love for his faves? Exactly. Nothing. He can't be stopped. Please stop him. Please. Can you cough like an iPad kid? Of course a bird. Of course. Are you okay? Okay, I think that's good enough. If I lean back, maybe I'll be more relaxed. Oh no!